Another news or another live stream. So many live streams this week. People like all the live streams, so I'm streaming a little bit more for those curious. Okay, let me get stuff moved over. Hopefully the YouTube chat's working today. Last night it was really messed up. Should be live now. Darthwing? Yeah, so the first thing is going to be, of course, for the giveaway that we just had start up. I'm about to open up the compensation here, but I'm going to get this started. So I'm going to put together the news video live like I did last week, I believe. In addition, the Ethereum kit frames that were bound to character have now had their binding fixed and are now unbound until equipped. Endeavor, Capro, Steel, Fox, how's it going? Yeah, I'm going to start here, just recording the news video live. Martin, how's it going? Let me pull up the thingy here. Okay. So you guys saw the script for the first part here. Now I'm going to drag that off over to the side. I'm going to change the scene to the recording scene and record this. And hopefully not mess up too much. Shiner? Okay, I'm going to start recording. Howdy, folks. Spencer here with another quick news update. First up, in response to the multiple issues seen with the Ethereum lockbox on PC at launch, a compensation package is available to claim for a limited time in the Promotions tab of the Zen store for PC players. This can be claimed once per account, and all items from it are bound to you. This pack contains 10 master keys, 2 ultimate tech upgrades, the personal space trait all aspects accounted for, and the Ethereum Vanity shield. In addition, the Ethereum kit frames that were bound to character have now had their binding fixed and are now unbound until equipped. Okay, let's get that flagged as 1 alpha here. Let me go back to this. Where is Da Vinci? Is the YouTube chat working today? Yeah, it's working. It is actually working. Muds Bundle Addict, how's it going? This man can't stop streaming. Look, people like the engagement, and it's clearly helping the channel do a little bit better, which is good. And I mean, hey, more interaction's good. There's a lot of stuff that I want to get done, but I just don't always have the time or proper setting to get like a lengthy recording done. Bonus XP on console tomorrow. Yeah, this is a PC exclusive. I'm gonna go over let me find it here. I'm gonna go over the console giveaways here as well. I think I mentioned that was in the best ship video, wasn't it? Best end ship. Yeah. That intro was a bit different than normal. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so consoles got their giveaways starting up next week, but you guys probably won't get this Ethereum one. Yeah, Warp Core. I did accept another product that I'll be covering here on the main channel. It's just another monitor arm, and it was because I'm also getting some other stuff alongside it that I needed. So it also opens the door up to potentially get to check out some of the furniture that they're offering. Bonus XP on console tomorrow. Was that? Yeah, I did put a disclaimer in there, unless there's like something notable. There's also a 3D printer potentially, but I'm waiting on a response on that. Does this guy have no integrity? Look, I put a disclaimer there. that I didn't want to do more product reviews on this channel until I had the tech channel spooled up to start directing them over there. But I did put in that disclaimer that unless there's something of high value or something that I like actually need that I'm being offered, then that's, like the reality is I don't need, another mouse. I don't need another monitor arm either, but they also have some furniture products that I'm hoping that this opens up the door to. Literal sellout. I've been exposed. Okay, Star Trek Online. Did it get posted on? Didn't get posted on the English one. That's unfortunate. Let's not look at Twitter without having things filtered properly. Star Trek Online. Oh, it's literally just a D at the end. Okay. Thank you for mentioning that, because I would have missed that. The furniture, it was like a just like a little office cabinet. So okay, let's play back through this and see. Here with another quick news update. First up, in response to the multiple issues seen with the Ethereum lockbox on PC at launch, a compensation package is available to claim for a limited time in the promotions tab of the Zen store for PC players. This can be claimed once per account, and all items from it are bound to you. I forgot to add AI voice isolation. It's increased the volume by 5. And let's get that cut right there. Also streaming as I put together the news videos is nice because otherwise I'll have people messaging me the exact same link that I'm, for the thing I'm working on. Named once per account, and all items from it are bound to you. This pack contains 10 master keys, 2 ultimate tech upgrades, the personal space trait all aspects accounted for, and the Ethereum Vanity shield. In addition, the Ethereum kit frames that were bound to character have now had their binding fixed and are now unbound until equipped. Okay, that's fine. Let's get that trimmed. So that's 0032. So start and PC giveaway. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to mention the console giveaways here, and I'll do a video again on the third, reminding people. Greetings, Supreme Cryptic Shell. Yeah. Yeah, if the same issues appear there, you would hope. I mean, hopefully the issues don't appear at all over there. That would be ideal. Okay. Back to recording. And for console players, you're not going to... Wow. You see how I mess these up sometimes? This is why you gotta have the script. And for console players, a reminder... Launch... package. That's the... March 10th. A reminder. What day is March 3rd? Is that Tuesday? Yeah, it is. Okay. On Tuesday, March 3rd. March 10th. Okay. There we go. There's the script. That's literally how these news videos get put together, is I'll mess up a couple times and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to spend a minute typing up a script. And for console players, while you're likely not going to be getting the Ethereum compensation package, as hopefully they'll have those issues resolved when this lockbox drops over there on March 10th. A reminder though, wow, okay, even the script messed up. And for console players, while you likely won't be getting that Ethereum compensation package, a reminder that you will be getting daily giveaways starting next week on Tuesday, March 3rd, in the lead up to the 16th anniversary launching over there on March 10th. And as you can see on screen, I've got each of the giveaways detailed, and on March 10th, alongside the launch of the anniversary, there is going to be a T6 coupon up for grabs for 24 hours. So make sure you're paying attention and telling everyone you know to start logging in on March 3rd. There we go. Back to stream mode. Picard, how's it going? To Da Vinci. Okay, let's see how this is. And for console players, while you likely won't be getting that Ethereum compensation package, a reminder that you will be getting daily giveaways starting next week on Tuesday, March 3rd, in the lead up to the 16th anniversary launching over there on March 10th. And as you can see on screen, I've got each of the giveaways detailed, and on March 10th, alongside the launch of the anniversary, there is going to be a T6 coupon up for grabs for 24 hours. And how's this? So make sure you're paying attention and telling everyone you know to start logging in on March 3rd. What the hell is that sound? To start logging in on March 3rd. Okay, let's just redo that last part. So make sure you're paying attention and logging in on, wow. So make sure you're paying attention next week and logging in daily and checking the promotions tab of the Zen store each day starting on March 3rd. And while you're at it, make sure to tell everyone you know to hop back in the game and make sure to claim those daily prizes. And make sure to claim those daily giveaways. Yeah, this is how it goes as I mess up repeatedly. Why do the news videos take so long to get put together? Make sure you're paying attention and logging in on, wow. So make sure, and it's because I mess up all the time with these. So make sure you're paying attention next week and logging in daily and checking the promotions tab of the Zen store each day starting on March 3rd. And while you're at it, make sure to tell everyone you know to hop back in the game and make sure to claim those daily prizes. And make sure to claim those daily game. Whip. There we go. Starting on 3rd, and while you're at it, make sure to tell everyone you know to hop back in the game and make sure to claim those daily giveaways. Okay, there we go. Oh, I had my chat on screen. Oh no. I can fix that. It's the same background, so I can just replicate. Giveaway prizes. Oh no. Promoting on March 3rd, and while you're at it, make sure to tell everyone you know to hop back in the game and make sure to claim those daily giveaways. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. So next timestamp is going to be 0108. Let's do that console XP event. Everwind. I'll catch back up on chat here in a moment. And for console players, wow. to tell them to save the keys for the Ethereum lockboxes, that's not a bad idea. And you may want to save the master keys that you get on March 6th for the Ethereum lockbox that drops over there on March 10th. So, don't rush out and use them right away, but that recording's terrible. See, this is my issues. I get really picky about stuff. Use a teleprompter? I basically am. Using a teleprompter. And I do want to note that on March 6th, you're going to be getting 5 master keys. So if you're going to use them right away, I'd recommend Infinity. But if you want to hang on to them until March 10th, then you could use them right away for the Ethereum lockbox. There we go. Thank you for that. Let's get that added in. Live several days in a row. I know. People like the live streams. They like the increase in the casual content. Claim those daily giveaways. And I do want to note that on March 6th, you're going to be getting 5 master keys. So if you're going to use them right away, I'd recommend Infinity. But if you want to hang on to them until March 10th, then you could use them right away for the Ethereum lockbox. Thank you. If you ever use an AI voice, have it pronounce Sagan for you. The only time I would use an AI voice, and given that there's stuff out there to clone your voice quite easily now, the only time I'd really do that would be if I was like sick and just couldn't record for an extended time. With the 10 free keys, I pulled a T6. Very nice. With the console, I'd say save keys. Expect any time, any day they could shut down. Yeah. Yeah, Nathan, thank you for mentioning that. Okay. I gotta adjust the timestamp here, so we're at like 20. Okay. And for console players, you guys have a double XP event starting tomorrow for... It would help if I knew the time frame. What is the time frame here? Translate to English. Okay. And for those of you over on console, there's a double XP event starting up tomorrow, March 27th. Jeez. February 27th. What is this weird formatting's throwing me off here? What is this with the number before the month? That's just weird. It's heresy. And for console players, the only other thing I have for you guys today is that you guys have a double XP event starting tomorrow, February 17th, that'll be running through March 3rd. So if you need to level up any characters or grind specialization points, this weekend will be a great time to do so. He got even in star dates? Oh no. I'd be screwed. Dude, I can't pronounce the normal dates right most of the time. And now you want me to do star dates? Yeah. Be royally screwed. Okay. Box. And for console players, the only other thing I have for you guys today is that you guys have a double XP event starting tomorrow, February 17th, that'll be running through March 3rd. So if February 17th, you guys catch what I did there? February 17th. I didn't know it was February 17th. February 27th. I think people would realize what I did there, but let me fix that real quick. That'll be running through March 3rd. Yeah, Spencer can't even get the day right. I can't pronounce the numbers. event starting tomorrow, February 27th. That'll be event starting tomorrow, February 20th. Oh, that got messed up a little bit. Let's move that closer, see if that helps. This is what happens when you mess up. Sometimes it's just easier to just re-record. That is horrible, yeah. Tomorrow, February 20th. Yep. Okay. See, this is the issue. You mess up one little thing like that, and it's just like, okay, it's easier just to redo it. Yeah. That is horrible. The numbers, Mason. Here I am making sound bites, yeah. AI Spencer is coded well and doesn't have these same... Yeah. Take 45, yeah, basically. And for console players, the only other thing I have for you guys today is that starting tomorrow, February 27th, up through March 3rd, there is a double XP event that will be live. So if you have any characters you need to level up, or any specializations you need to grind points for, this weekend will be a great time to do so. There we go. See, was that so difficult? Yes, somehow it was. Somehow that 16-second clip just took me way too long. Okay, there we go. Look at that, beautiful. And then you could use them right away for the Ethereum lockbox. And for console players, the only other thing I have for you guys today is that starting tomorrow, February 27th, up through March 3rd, there is a double XP event that will be live. So if you have any characters you need to level up, or any specializations you need to grind points for, this weekend will be a great time to do so. Perfect. Wow, sometimes just re-recording right off the bat is the best way to go, isn't it? Look at how much time I would have saved. Okay, what's next? That's all for consoles, so let's see. What else was there for PC? Where's that other page here? Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah, this is what I would call a live recording here, where I'm not going to have a script. I'm just going to read through this and hope for the best. What was the timestamp here? 1:36. Looks like someone needs to grind the event campaign. Yeah. Keep this up, Spencer. And we're expecting live streams every day if we've been... Oh, no. New grappler meta, let's go, yeah. Now, heading back over to the PC patch notes, we have quite a few fixes here. They resolved a potential progression blocker in the episode during the hangar sequence with Dax, which would... which could occur if all enemies were defeated instantly upon exiting the cutscene. They added a console in the corridor preceding the core room. Okay, I'm going to skip over those first two and just say they fixed some issues with the missions. Is there anything, like, notable here? Okay. And heading over to the PC patch notes, the first two things here are just some fixes for the mission that could cause you to not be able to progress through it. They then also, wow. Vanity shields bind on equip. Yes, I did see that. I forgot to mention that for that part. Rip. Before I go further, let's go back to this. What did I mention here for the giveaway? This can be claimed once per account, and all items from it are bound to you. This pack contains 10 master keys, 2 ultimate tech upgrades, the personal space trait, all aspects accounted for, and the Ethereum Vanity shield. In addition, the Ethereum kit rings that were bound to character have now had their binding fixed and are now unbound until equipped. Okay, I'm gonna go open the pack quick and insert it there. Casual, professional, I know. I'm going all over the place. Okay. Now, again, to claim this is in the promotions tab of the Zen store, and you'll see the Ethereum lockbox compensation. So let's see how the binding is for all of this. The trait box, that's just going to be a one-time open for whatever character you decide to open it on. The Vanity Shield, from what I've heard, is actually going to bind to character once you equip it, so make sure you're putting it on the character you want it on. The ultimate tech upgrades are bound to account here, and the 10 master keys, those are going to be bound to you as well. Now I'm going to use those 10 master keys for the Ethereum lockbox here. Let's see if I get lucky. I'm actually really close to the pity point, so hopefully one of these days I'll finally get it. No. Yeah, so I'm almost 250 in on the Ethereum lockbox and still no Harmony. That is a bit unfortunate. But still, 10 free master keys is nice, and like I said, you can either do Ethereum, but for most people, I think going Infinity is going to be more beneficial to you. And the two ultimate tech upgrades is nice to see here. I mean, overall, this is just a really nice compensation, and I was really quite surprised when I saw it. So again, make sure you're logging in and claiming this as soon as possible on PC. There's no date listed for when this is going away in the store here, but I would not wait to go in and pick this up. Yeah, a rare glimpse into the chaos. They really upped the gacha on PC. Yeah. Okay, how much does that disrupt the timeline? Okay, let's play through this. Fixed and are now unbound until equipped. Now, again, to claim this is in the promotions tab of the Zen store. Oh, it was really loud right there. Let's just lower that first part. Until equipped. Now, again, to claim this is in the promotions tab of the Zen store. And you'll see the Ethereum lockbox compensation. So let's see how the binding is for all of this. The trait box, that's just going to be a one-time open for whatever character you decide to open it on. The Vanity Shield, from what I've heard, is actually going to bind to character once you equip it, so make sure you're putting it on the character you want it on. The ultimate tech upgrades are bound to your account here, and the 10 master keys, those are going to be bound to you as well. Now I'm going to use those 10 master keys for the Ethereum lockbox here. Let's see if I get lucky. I'm actually really close to the pity point, so hopefully one of these days we'll finally get it. No, yeah. Since still no Harmony, that is a bit unfortunate. But still, 10 free master keys is nice. But for most people, I think going from these would be more beneficial to you. And the two ultimate tech upgrades is nice to see here. I mean, overall, this is just a really nice compensation, and I was really quite surprised when I saw it. So again, make sure you're logging in and claiming this as soon as possible on PC. There's no date listed for when this is going away in the store here, but I would not wait to go in and pick this up. Okay, perfect. Yeah, a rare glimpse behind the scenes. Okay, yeah, that shifted the video quite a bit. So that moves that second part from 32 seconds to a minute 59. The next part after that is now at 247. What does the Vanity Shield look like? We'll look at it here in a moment. Then the next section here is going to be 302. Okay, so I need to apparently get some notes for... it looks like it's for everyone. I mean, I claimed it on an alternate account that hadn't ever opened or even acquired an Ethereum lockbox, so... Is there... I don't believe so. I think it's temporarily removed. Spence making live content by making non-live content. Big brain moves. I know. Greg, how's it going? New grappler meta. Yep. Take 45. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's for everyone. Okay, so apparently I need to give myself like just a quick little notes breakdown here. There we go. And heading over to the PC patch for today, February 26th. Progression in the new mission. Yeah. Let me move you guys over here so you can see as I'm typing. Mission. The Elite Hazard Team Personal Field. Type of quality. The NX can now be used on any ship. tells that we see. I mean, you think of how to word this. Makes me believe that the sorry, I'm typing. Bundle. I'm not aware of a new NX variant. So I think if we get an NX in the bundle, it would be just the existing Alobi one, which would be a bit weird because that's already in a Muds bundle. So if the only bundle exclusive is like the Lobi NX, that's going to be quite bad. Like if that's what they do is just like toss all the NX variants like in the as a bundle exclusive, that's going to be very, very underwhelming. With the scimitar with how distributor unit console. Some of this stuff doesn't matter. I don't need to mention the typo or the bug for the promo master key. The new Ethereum Glooming module. Construct. Dispatch. I can type, guys. I can spell, I promise. Yeah, if the NX is the Lobi ship is the exclusive, that'd be boring. Yeah. We'll talk about bundles more in a moment, because the bundle sale is still live. Let's get that part done, then I'll go and talk about the rest in like a separate section here. So let's go back to recording. Oh, let's make this full screen. That would help. And heading over to the PC patch for today, February 26th, they fixed some issues that could prevent progression in the new mission. The Elite Hazard Team Personal Shield now has the correct modifiers that it had been previously missing at epic quality. The NX Grappler has had its restrictions removed and can now be used on any ship. That makes me believe that we might see some NX variants as bundle exclusives in the upcoming Enterprise-themed 16th Anniversary bundle. Next, they fixed an issue with how the Scimitar Battlecloak interacted with the Singularity Distributor unit console, and the new Ethereum Gleaming the Cube kit module summons in a pet construct, and that is no longer able to use the claim construct command as of this patch. It is no longer able to use a claim construct. I have no idea what that did, but I mean, it's someone out there is probably using that, and they'll probably be sad or something now. Yeah, I'm doing the news videos live, no scoped. Yeah, perfect. You like the news videos, right? Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that gleaming the cube thing. I've not bothered with any of the new kit modules, to be honest. This is how the sausage is made, yeah. This weekend will be a great time to do so. And heading over to the PC patch for today, February 26th, they fixed some issues that could prevent progression in the new mission. The Elite Hazard Team Personal Shield now has the correct modifiers that it had been previously missing at epic quality. The NX Grappler has had its restrictions removed and can now be used on any ship. That makes me believe I listen back to these at 2 times usually, but any gaps I have to make sure there's not like a breathing noise or something that's like terrible. Missing at epic quality. The NX Grappler has had its restrictions removed and can now be used on any ship. That makes me believe that we might see some NX variants as bundle exclusives in the upcoming Enterprise-themed 16th Anniversary bundle. Let's remove that gap there. There we go. Enterprise themed 16th anniversary bundle. Next, they fixed an issue with how the Scimitar Battlecloak interacted with the Singularity Distributor unit to console, and the new Ethereum Gleaming the Cube kit module summons in a pet construct. I'm going to re-record that Ethereum thing. Interacted with the Singularity Distributor unit to console. The way I said that part there, I'm going to just redo those last two, because those sounded weird. Okay, here we go. And they fixed an issue with the Scimitar Battlecloak. It apparently had a weird interaction with the Universal Console Singularity Distributor unit. And for those of you using the new Ethereum kit module, Gleaming the Cube, the pet construct from that can no longer use the claim construct ability. There we go. That sounds a bit better. Sounds a bit more polished. This content is usually behind a paywall. It is usually, isn't it? Themed 16th anniversary bundle. And the first issue with the Scimitar Battlecloak apparently had a weird interaction with the Universal Console Singularity Distributor unit. Get that gap removed. The Grand Nagus is actually data. Oh no. Very good. And using the new Ethereum kit module, Gleaming the Cube, the pet construct from that can no longer use the claim construct ability. Okay, there we go. And for the other patch notes here, okay, let's get that typed. And we're move this back over. I mean, this is just how I do this. Like, you guys are seeing how the sausage is made, as you guys said in chat there. In person. Chips. Accurately reflect. $6 and they lower home. You guys say this is how the orange chicken is made. Oh no. Oh yeah, thank you. Not the Voth, the Vorgon, the Vorgon. Yeah, let me pop that up too. Yeah, we talked about that on the last stream I did about the Vorgon consoles being like having their restrictions removed. Yeah, that was just a completely out of nowhere change. I mean, I'm very, very happy to see it. It's just it was really random. Oh, okay. I will mention that here as well. But after the other stuff. So let's get the Impersa part recorded. Next up, we have some fixes for the Impersa. The Missing Alliance cloak has been added. This is just a standard cloak as seen on prior Alliance ships. Then they updated the reward pack description to accurately reflect... Wow. Then they updated the reward pack description to accurately reflect that the Starship trait lasts for 60 seconds, and they also fixed some decal issues on the lower hull. The Voth consoles, those had their restrictions removed last year. Spectre. Like those restrictions were removed like 10 months ago. In the lead up to us getting the tier 6 Voth stronghold. Yeah, so that's been a thing for a while. The claim construct ability. Next up, we have some fixes for the Impersa. The missing alliance cloak has been added. This is just a standard cloak as seen on prior alliance ships. Then they updated the reward pack description to... I remember that I messed this up, and I can see that just by the audio signature there. Seen on prior alliance ships. Then they updated the reward pack description to accurately reflect that the starship trait lasts for 60 seconds, and they also fixed some details last for 60 seconds. I think here I messed up again there. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I mess up all the time with these videos. That's part of why they take so long to get out sometimes, is because, like, sometimes I just keep making mistakes. Last for 60 seconds, and they also fixed some decal issues on the lower hull. I think I used up my luck for a while. With the keys we got today, got the Harmony on your main account and an alt account. Damn. I opened a few keys today and no luck, unfortunately. Hey, another thing too is with all these people opening lockboxes, there's a lot of cheaper, a lot of the lockbox trash is cheaper, and, you know, that doesn't really matter for, you know, the bigger items, but, like, let's say you're looking for some bonus pools. Like, I imagine there's probably been some pretty good bonus pool deals today. Let's look at very rare quality here. When do you expect next Infinity ship? Probably 4 to 6 weeks. Mutara, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. U.S. education system for you. Look, I just mispronounce things all the time. By the way, for any of the Twitch streamers here that also happen to multi-stream on YouTube, the guidance was updated the other day, so it is now fully allowed that you can have your YouTube and Twitch chats like up on screen combined. So, like what I typically do when I'm streaming. Hellcat, thank you for the follow. Ruin, how's it going? Cave? Rob? Yeah, Chad. I mean, that's just the lockbox system. Theme? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, just working on a news video live here. To acquire the Harmony, you must undergo fusion. Yeah. You gotta fuse your wallet right into the server. Is all aspects accounted for any good? No. No. Yeah. Okay. For the CFO. That's funny. So smaller characters were not able to interact with the console properly. That is certainly interesting. Elbow? Theme? Good intro. With them. The Apex. Reduced. Oh wait, no, they made Devil's Heart harder to AFK. Oh damn. Interacting. Okay, there we go. OTFO. The AFK. Play restricted. There we go. So they made Belly of the Beast easier to not get an AFK penalty in, and then in Devil's Heart they went the other way and made it so the requirements to avoid AFK penalty in this TFO have been made slightly stricter. That's, I wonder, like, just how easily like Devil's Heart was being AFK'd if that was an issue. Yeah, fuse your wallet to the server. Yeah, basically. Okay. For the Belly of the Beast TFO, they adjusted the console collision bounds to make sure smaller characters can interact with them. They also adjusted the Apex's backhand attack to make sure that its range. Wow. They also adjusted the Apex's backhand attack by reducing its range slightly, and interacting with the consoles to ask for players to assist will now help prevent you from getting an AFK penalty. And for the Devil's Heart TFO, they have adjusted the AFK penalty in there. Okay. And for the Devil's Heart TFO, the requirements to avoid AFK penalty in this TFO have been made slightly stricter. There we go. Let's get that in for D. Yeah, people are seeing how messy these can get sometimes. Why does a news video take 2 hours to put together? This is how, when you just keep screwing up. And they also fixed some decal issues on the lower hole. Before the Belly of the Beast TFO, they adjusted the console collision bounds to make sure smaller characters can interact with them. They also adjusted the Apex's backhand attack to make sure that it's right. Wow. They also adjusted the Yeah, I mean, that's just normal for my videos. Also fixed some decal issues on the lower hole. Before the Belly of the Beast TFO, they adjusted the console collision bounds to make sure smaller characters can interact with them. They also adjusted the Apex's backhand attack by reducing its range slightly, and interacting with the consoles to ask for players to assist will now help prevent you from getting an AFK penalty. And for the Devil... There we go. Like when the dog steals the host tree. Yeah. Sped up Ethereum language, yes. And I need to mention what you guys said. The Vorgon console set. To stealth. Jason, how's it gone? Patch. Unbinding. Work on console set. These 3 consoles are nothing special, but the 3-piece does have a speed boost for mines and targetable. That's something like, there we go. Legendary Vorgon, oh no. And I do want to raise awareness to a stealth change that went live with the 16th anniversary patch, which removed the restrictions on the Vorgon console set. Now, the 3 consoles in this set are not really anything special, but the 3-piece does have a nice bonus for mines and targetable torpedoes that greatly increases their flight speed that some of you may find useful. There we go. Yeah, Discord, I mean they've walked back on some of it and like postponed it, but yeah, it's not great. Let's get the transition in there. Devil's Heart TFO. The requirements of what TFO have been made slightly stricter. And I do want to raise awareness to a stealth change that went live with the 16th anniversary patch, which removed the restrictions on the Vorgon console set. Now, the 3 consoles in the set are not really anything special, but the 3-piece does have a nice bonus for mines and targetable torpedoes that greatly increases their flight speed that some of you may find useful. There we go. When did I start that? 420. 0420, Vorgon console set restrictions removed. You were watching me listen back to that playback in 2 times, yeah. Bundes, how's it going? Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah, I think, it makes me wonder if there's like a, well, with an enterprise theme bundle, would it be that surprising for them to have like some NX variants in there as bundle exclusives? Like get the Lobby NX in there, even though the Lobby NX is already in a Muds bundle. Yeah, Ranger. This news video is not Express. Yeah. I'm just working on the video live and it's messy. It's how these go. Sometimes they just end up being a bit messy. This is going to be PC bundle sale reminder. Could the Orc Town be on the NX chassis and that became a reason to recheck the NX consoles? Maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll find out in a couple weeks. Spencer has a Binar voice. What? Oh no. Reminder. You see, like, I get to a point sometimes with these sorts of videos where I will literally, like, every section will get, like, a quick little script. Like, I'll spend, 2-3 minutes typing it up and then record. Just to make sure it's all, like, that it's a bit more polished. I used to do the news recordings, like, all live in one take. But I don't know, I get picky with the quality. That's often an issue for me. Need a face cam while I'm doing this? Terrible. I'm not turning the light on. It's still live until February 28th at noon Pacific. Weeks away at this time. Pick it up during the sale. Always get it a bit cheaper. Future 35% bundle sale. There we go. And a reminder for PC players that the bundle sale is still live until February 28th at noon Pacific. While the 16th bundle is just weeks away, at this time, if you have an existing bundle that you have been eyeing, I would say to just pick it up during the sale. The 16th anniversary bundle is going to be going live at just a 25% discount, so if you're patient, you can always get it a bit cheaper during a future 35% bundle sale. There we go. Let's get that in there. See, this is the next issue that some of you may find useful. And a reminder for PC players that the bundle sale is still live until February 28th at noon Pacific, while the 16th bundle is just weeks away. At this time, if you have an existing bundle that you have been eyeing, I would say just look up the sale. Is there any other major news that I've missed today? Oh, Pundus, if you're still here, is the was that Vanity Shield meant to be bound to character or bound to account? Because it said bound to account initially, but then you equip it and it says bound to character, right? It's going to be on 25% discount, so if you're patient, you can always get it a bit cheaper during a future 35% bundle sale. There we go. But you see, for the YouTube, for all the premium ads, you got to get the video over 8 minutes, and that can be a challenge sometimes. You don't get like the full monetization on a video if it's below 8 minutes. Yeah, it's bound to character. Okay. Just wanted to check. Did he? I may have missed it. I looked before I started the stream, but I could easily have missed it. Yeah, let me go in here. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check. Seeing if there's anything else here. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you, boy. That makes sense. Okay, I just wanted to double check. Don't forget the echelon plug, your dismiss plug, and creator code CasualSAB. Oh no. Seeing if there's anything over here. Yeah, bonus pools. Let's see, any further deals there? Get this all in the account bank. There we go. Just haven't gone to it yet. Yeah, let's see what that Ethereum Vanity Shield looks like. The shield is meh. Terrible. It's not what I want to hear. The duality of Stow players right there. The shield is meh, and then logical. Ethereum Vanity is one of my new favorites. How much is the bundle? The 16th anniversary bundle will likely cost 13,125 Zen at launch. That's factoring in the 25% launch discount. Here's Ethereum Vanity on my mere angle. I mean, this, if you're on PC, this is literally a free Vanity Shield right now. So you can go in, grab this, put it on your main, and take a look at it on your ship. Now, the 16th anniversary bundle is still weeks away. Oh, the Ethereum bundle? It's free. Rob, the Ethereum bundle's free. It's free for a limited time. It's compensation for the issues this lockbox had at launch. When do I expect them to leak more stuff? I don't know. Hey Spencer, I'm running a FOD build on the Arc Rail. I have these traits: Tearing Goodbye, UD, Sad, Ruin, Hellbore Light, Flagship Staffing, and Broadside Beam Sport. Are there better traits to use? Yeah, Flagship Staffing isn't really going to do that much for you. I would, for FOSS setup there, what is your Fire Will Extender? Like, you need to drop Flagship Staffing and get yourself a better FAW extender. Like ETM, redirecting arrays, or if you can whale out, Breen's Free Fire. You want to know what the new meta torpedo would be? I highly doubt the Eagle will be beat. Stanky Boy, I didn't leak it. It was alluded to by Jeremy. Bubby, no. It's going to be mid-March. Similar to last year. Ranger, I'm not aware of any leaks. And, just to be clear, leaks are against the Star Trek Online terms of service. And I, as a Star Trek Online content creator, I would never do anything to violate the Star Trek Online terms of service. Yeah, it's in the promo tab. What did Jeremy hint at? That there was a comment on it was either one of my streams or Nick's or Endeavor's about there needing to be more pilot command ships, and Jeremy gave like something along the lines of soon or something. I don't remember the specifics. This was a couple weeks ago. So that was the Tom Holland of Stowe. Oh no. Why, you would never do not stream list? I have no comment on any such documents that any such documents or folders that say do not stream. I don't know what you're talking about, Phil. Would never break the TOS, but Nick, on the other hand, I think Nick has accidentally said some things before. They should change the overflow bag to server lag bag. Oh no. Therian, where you at? They're trying to get me in trouble. Yes, they are. Punish, you see this? This is what I gotta deal with. They're trying to get me in trouble. Ugh, Nick. Look, the Australians, they're as convicts. They don't understand our culture, the legality of things. You know, they just don't understand. Yeah, a little bit more like gold would make this pop a little bit better, but I mean, it looks cool. This is the Brignon Thought. Glitching NPC, how's it going? I'm going to wrap up the recording quick and get it posted on the YouTube. And that is it for this quick little news video. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. Here is the Ethereum Vanity Shield on the Brignon Thought. And, you know, if you're on PC again, this Vanity Shield is free to claim from that Ethereum pack for a limited time. So make sure you're logging in and claiming it and telling everyone you know to log back in and pick it up from the promotions tab of the Zen store. But that is it for this video. So as always, thank you to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. See you all around. Dude, it's difficult for the outros. I don't know if you guys saw how fast the outro was on the video I released this morning, but it's like that was 30 seconds, but there's 400 members right now. Like it's the names go so fast. Almost closed the stream. Wrap up. Yeah, pretty quick. You almost closed the stream when I did that? Oh no. Oh no. Cheaper during a future 35% bundle sale. And that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. Here is the Ethereum Vanity Shield on the Brignon Thought. And, you know, if you're on PC again, this Vanity Shield is free to claim from that Ethereum pack for a limited time. So make sure you're logging in and claiming it and telling everyone you know to log back in and pick it up from the promotions tab of the Zen store. But that is it for this video. So as always, thank you to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. See you all around. Just insert some random gameplay for the last 2.5 minutes. Actually, I have an idea. I actually have some footage I might be able to insert. I gotta be careful though, because there was definitely commentary that I can't have like in an actual video. This would have been a longer recording. Not that. This might be it. I have to make sure you guys can't hear this. And briefly turn. We're gonna go to the BRB screen for just a moment. Okay. No, okay, I found the footage. Here we go, stream old. We didn't bribe him enough. just drop in like this recording that I have of like a playthrough of the new TFO. I actually really like the new Belly of the Beast TFO. It's just terrible for public environment. Yeah, I need to just completely delete any voice tracks from that because there were things talked about that can't be on a thing right now. Is there at least gameplay sound? Um, does the discovery set work on boffs? Spencer with his secret salacious streams. What am I hiding? I mean, what am I hiding? Um, Here, Pundus, let me DM you. Discussion. Audio. There you go. There you go, Pundus. Yeah. I'm just gonna literally just drop in. I'm gonna re-record the ending here, and I'm gonna, just say, hey, I'm gonna drop in random footage of the new TFO. Cryptic shill confirmed. Okay, let's redo that ending. Terrible. Let's redo that ending here. So go back to the recording. And that is it for the news today. Here is the Ethereum Vanity Shield. Wow, that's a terrible opening. What the hell was that opening? And that is it for the news that I have for you guys today. Here is the Ethereum Vanity Shield on the Brainiac Thought, which again you can claim for a limited time for free on PC in the promotions tab of the Zen Store as part of that Ethereum pack. Now, for the rest of the video, I have some footage of the new ground TFO that I want to share with you guys. I think it's a really fun TFO, but I understand the frustration of it in a public setting. I had wanted to put this into a different video, but I just don't have time for it right now. So enjoy the footage and have a nice day. There we go. That was your opening. I know, it's terrible. It's garbage. It's garbage. Like, this is where I'm at, okay? And that is it for the news today. Yeah. See, Warp Core, this is why I'm re-recording, okay? I've nuked it and I'm re-recording. I'm typing the script because I'm just mentally, I haven't had a coffee today. I haven't had a coffee for like 2 or 3 days in a row. I'm mentally slipping, okay? I need the caffeine. Remake the whole news video. Oh no. Um yeah. Jeez. You guys are this video. Remember, Amazon's slow to deliver it, okay? I need my premium coffee. And Amazon's delaying it. Remember to and that is it for the news today. On the green, not that. For console players, giveaways. At least you come prepared with the script. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Fundus, thank you for sending that over. I appreciate that. Look, Warp Core. How professional of an operation do you think this is? Those free keys got you a ship. I mean, this looks really cool. Like the Ethereum Vanity, like on these other ships, like that looks really good. The Brainy, I thought, I guess, was not the best example for it. For the news today, remember, where's these players? Right. Background, maybe. Ships. Console. Mention the form. Sorry, I'm just typing. Yeah, let's go over Yorktown. There you go. There's your Lexington. The purple on the top is certainly a little bit different. It's a fun TFO. But enjoy. Thanks. There we go. There's a better, proper script. You happy? Happy Warp Core? Happy Warp Core? I'm happy, because that actually looks much better. Okay, there we go. But that is it for the news today. Remember to log in and claim the giveaways. PC players, again, we don't know how long this Ethereum giveaway is going to last for, so don't wait. As you can see in these As you can see in the background with these pictures posted by Pundus over on the Discord, the Ethereum Vanity Shield that you're getting in this free pack does look quite good on a variety of ships here. It looks really, really nice on the Impersa. And for console players, like I mentioned before, lock in and pay attention daily starting on March 3rd for the anniversary giveaways. Now, to wrap up this video, I do have some footage of a playthrough of the new Belly of the Beast ground TFO for y'all. It's a fun TFO, just needs at least 2 people that understand to stay together and interact with the consoles. But with that, enjoy, and thanks again for all of the continued support. There we go. Look, sounded professional. Sounded like premium YouTube quality right there. Warp Core, I don't care about like the specifics of English like that much, okay? It is fine. It's professional. Um, 0503. Summary. It doesn't need to be perfect. Few errors to correct. I hear Willow is back. Oh no. America. Yeah, I speak American. Going to don't wait. As you can see in the back, Well, that was lagging. I realized you guys couldn't hear it. Now you can. Log in the giveaways. PC players, as you can, we don't know how long this Ethereum giveaway is going to last for, so don't wait. As you can see in the background with these pictures posted by pundits over on the Discord, the Ethereum Vanity shield that you're getting in this free pack does look quite good on a variety of ships here. It looks really, really nice on the Impersa. And for console players, like I mentioned before, lock in and pay attention daily starting on March 3rd for the anniversary giveaways. Now to wrap up this video, I do move this gap here for the anniversary giveaways. Now, I do have some footage of a playthrough of the new Belly of the Beast ground TFO for y'all. It's a fun TFO, just needs at least 2 people that understand to stay together and interact with the consoles. But with that, enjoy, and thanks again for all of the continued support. Terrible. Here we go. Look at how long that Belly of the Beast TFO playthrough. Look at that. I just took this 5-minute news video and I got it over 8. Got it over 8. In fact, it's much longer now. Much, much longer.
Take down these chimeras and override those interlink nodes. You'll need to take the stairs to find the first interlink nodes.
Yeah, there's no commentary. Just want to see where I can drop in the members list. Okay. So let's start the member list there. Title, scroll. The members list, it sort of gets comical sometimes. 53, I mean, I hope that's long enough. Like, because the length of this, sometimes it gets a bit ridiculous. I'm sorry if I'm not paying super close attention to chat. You guys can see this is just a little bit of a cluster for me today. I apologize. We'll get in and do dailies in a moment. And let's make that gold. Gotta have the text gold, or yellow. I gotta make that smaller, jeez. That's a good speed. You haven't done your event yet? Yeah. Okay. Let's get that rendered and then get that up on the YouTube. Okay. We're going to save that as STO News 022626. Target bitrate 40 meg. We'll do an audio pass as well, audio normalization, optimize the standard. I use DaVinci Resolve. It's a free video editor. I do have the paid version, but the free version is really good. I also need to just preemptively get the fans going. One day you get to a shorter list with who's not a member. Yeah, got to get the fans and the radiator going, because when this starts going, the PC can get a bit warm. Okay. Add to render queue. Let's go. The audio pass-through is pretty fast. It's the video portion. It's rendering 4K at 40 meg per second, so it'll still go reasonably fast. Brad, I did the story mission live. Show Shiny, you want the Delkina Vanity? Or you want to see the Vanity on the Delkina? So the reason for the audio being like optimized is just to balance out the levels, because sometimes, you know, my voice will, during different recordings, be ever so slightly different. Like I might be, you know, closer to the mic in one recording, and then the next one I might be just a smidge further back. Yeah. So, I mean, look, this is a 12-minute video, and it's almost 13 minutes, and at 4K 40 meg, it's still going to be about another 5 minutes. So it does it for me with this computer. I can render a video out at 4K 40 meg in about half the length of the video. Yeah, I'll show the Vanity on the duck here. Yeah, this is really, it's not taxing my CPU, it's taxing the GPU here. Why do you need news video in 4K? Well, Pundus, it's premium quality. There's also not much difference. Like, really, for me, it's basically if I'm doing like a 1080p at like 15 to 20 meg, it is as I knock a bottle off the desk there, okay. The difference between me just rendering it at like 1080 versus 4K is, it's really not as big of a difference as you'd probably expect. Probably because all the files, I don't know, are just native 4K. I don't know what's going on. It's just not much of a difference from the ones I've done before. Like, in total, this video will take me 5 to 6 minutes to render, whereas if I was using 1080p, it would be like 4 to 5 minutes. Like, it just isn't as much of a time savings as you would expect. Okay, Delkina. I wanted to get a Harmony video done the other day, and I still want to get a Harmony video done in the very near future, but I just haven't had time the past couple days. I want to get it done, though. Yeah, I know the people are very curious about the Harmony. Okay, Delkina. Therian. If this was like a little bit shinier on the gold, that'd be a bit better to me. It looks cool. Like this video, you know, like this is 13 minutes, 4K. So this is 4K 60 frames at 40 megasecond, and like you can see, I mean, this last bit here should be pretty damn easy for it to render, but it's got a minute left. You find this shield is too similar to the Dyson Rep shield? Yeah, logical. I'm aware. Oh yeah, this I did remember hearing about this. How the this does change the engine trails. So look at that. The engine trails are a little bit different on the Delkina, whereas without that, it's like that red, but with the engine trails, or with the shield on, like that. That's pretty damn nice. Oh no, DaVinci crashed? Oh, that's tragic. That is absolutely tragic. Oh no. Oh, I messed up. I remember I know why it crashed. If I have DaVinci on, I have some weird issues with DaVinci where if I have it on the same screen as like a game, and I have if I put the game over it, it'll and then I like tabbed out of it. Damn it. Okay, clear render status. Yeah, replace existing file. I need to move that up to a different window and leave that alone. Would have been done before it crashed if I did it at 1080p. But look, I'm also including some premium, you know, footage of the TFO. People want to see that Belly of the Beast, you know, playthrough at 4K. The software didn't like my script. Wow. That's very mean. Let's go over to a Fed chip here for a moment. Do I have the... no, we got the arc rail. I was going to say, do I have the sagging out? But not right now. It's rendering right now, Warp Core. So here's my arc rail without the Vanity Shield on. Now let's drop that on. Look at them engine trails. That's nice. That's neat. Yeah. It is quite pretty. And let's see here. Regenerative. I need to get some hull heals, so we are going to go right into just a private HSC quick. Yeah, that'll be the fastest. Okay. Hive, Onslaught, just going in here quick to get the endeavors done. Default was better. Yeah. It's a good looking ship. I really do like the Arc Rail. How good is the Disruptor trait on the legendary Negvar? It's extremely bad. Yeah. I don't remember what all kit bashing I did to this. Yeah, it's a good ship. Okay. Yes. The Kitty Hawk, yeah. Or because right now, they haven't fixed the issue yet with the not all of the Borg variants counting for the Endeavor. That'll be addressed soon, as I covered in a recent news video.
You will find clarity. You will have strength of purpose. You will be home.
There we go. I was like, where are all of the destructible torpedoes? Look at that, beautiful. All 3 endeavors done that quickly. Nice. Okay. Video should be ready to upload momentarily. Grab that here quick. How much further, Da Vinci? There you go. There it be. 3.4 gigs, 12 minutes, 58 seconds. Now to just wait for it to upload. Going slow. Okay. Times keys. STO News 226. There we go. That's the default like the default title, okay? Spencer messed up and forgot to change the thumbnail or the title. It's appropriate. It's uploaded though, so now to just wait for processing to finish. Let's see. Act fast. Giveaway on PC. Put an exclamation mark there. Let's you know what, let's make this really clickbaity. Act fast. Yeah, people like the all caps stuff at the start. And now to just wait for YouTube. That makes you want to get off work early. I put the video to unlisted. Why isn't it? Got to get that pinned comment in there. Now to wait. So you see, YouTube takes up to 20 minutes to check the video after processing and all that. So yeah, it's still got a little bit of time to process, and then the checks have to go through. Promotions tab of the Zen store. Where to get which giveaway? Still no echelon in your bank. Happy birthday, Phil. Phil, I could sell you an echelon for a great cost of 400 million. Is it time for my daily? It is. Okay, I'm doing a Devil's Heart ground TFO. I really like this. I found it to be just really fast for the event. But it's ground, so I know most people won't care about it. Sometimes it depends on how, like, locked in I am. Like, how much coffee have I had? If I've had a proper cup of coffee and, you know, woken up at a good time, that news video is going to be out. But I haven't had coffee for a couple days, and I didn't. I stayed up too late, didn't sleep super well. So just a little bit of a cluster. Basically, Janeway, yeah. Exactly. Waiting for the queue here. Oh damn, YouTube got the processing done fast.
Welcome to the last batch.
The processing is done, but it's still doing the checks. Oh, can I get the ads in? We got to get the monetization in. 159. I do these basically at like the chapter mark, like where the chapters are in the video. I'll like have ads during the point, like where I know someone's going to click, and I always try to separate them by quite a bit. With YouTube, like if I go in and I put like an ad spot every 2 minutes, that doesn't mean you get ads every 2 minutes. It's basically YouTube has a profile on you and understands how often you're willing to tolerate watching an ad, and these are just telling telling YouTube's algorithm the points in the video that are acceptable for them to do that sort of placement. Coffee shortage in Iowa, yeah. Okay, that video can actually go public.
Welcome to the last batch. Gateways to our research labs are open. Split up and choose a path. Control Board cyber drones have hacked into our security fields. Defeat them.
Struggle is pointless. Your feeble minds fail to comprehend.
I have opened an interim gateway. Join your allies.
Just got DPS.
The futility of your existence is power.
Wait, what remaining enemy?
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central hub.
I was really concerned
Our
there.
killer is compromised. I have activated this level's gateways to assist you.
Devolved and imperfect. You lack guidance.
Use the gateways to avoid the Flux Chiller's thermal blasts.
On the other side. No, that was bad timing. Just about got myself nuked right as I went through.
You triumph. I have opened another interim gateway. Secure the remaining room.
Oh, that's a bad timing. Jeez.
Defeat the board and use the gateways to avoid the Baryon sweep.
I heard Moopsy.
Flux chillers are clear. The second security field is down. Return to the central hub.
Triple the ads. Oof.
Aliens, they are tampering with all the
Nick,
console
thank you for the
codes in
super
our
chat.
particle chambers. More Etherean infiltrators are compromising our consoles. Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use our transporter.
You are discordant, but you will see the light.
I just love hearing that. Moopsy.
access codes can expire. Make use of them quickly. Particle chambers are clear. The final security field is down.
It's taking a
Return to the
moment to
central
like
hub.
let us go to the
The
next
Cheetah
area.
Vault is open. You must go to the shard. I will initiate lockdown protocols.
It's a really cool set of visuals.
Ascend or fall. The ether commands it.
Just ran out of coffee. At least the
Regain
coffee I
control of the
prefer.
consoles to secure the shard. This Zil.Bex construct is invulnerable to our attacks. We must defeat its drones. Retrieve the modified access codes from the Etherean infiltrators.
Harmony, unity, fusion. The ether paves the path.
Another success. We have regained control of the console.
Security, strength, victory. The ether procures the promise.
A third console has been secured. It is working.
Such dissonance, such discord. The ether prohibits it.
A fourth
There we go.
console has
This
been
is done.
secured.
Phenomenons, unacceptable. The ether punishes it.
You shall not prosper. So vows Iconia.
But that was like
transferred
5 minutes.
further
Pretty
just
easy.
in time. The construct is gone for now.
You finished the news video? Nice. I'm happy
the
with it.
Iconian Alliance is indebted to
Yeah, it's a great high quality news video. The premium quality you come to expect from the CasualSAB. And Nick, again, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. I forgot to pull up my stream dashboard. Oh no. The corner. Soloed the whole thing. I mean, this TFO can be soloed. Yeah, it's pretty easy when you understand what's going on in there. Stuck using smart TV YouTube for a week. Nightmare on steroids, yeah. Even with like a pie hole or ad block on the network, it can still be a bit rough. He was up all night looking at leaks on his alt account, of course. Oh no. Correct, Eric. The trait that we got today is not really worth using. Let's see, how is this video doing in the limited time it's been up? Analytics. 63 views in the first 8 minutes. Yeah. Man, the video I dropped this morning got people a little ticked off. News vid I sleep. Act fast unlike Spencer when he was making this video. Oh no. Bro. Yeah, there's people going on about the video I dropped this morning for the Elite Services Starter Pack. There were some people saying, you know, you're gonna get banned. It's an exploit. It's like, no, it's like this is how it's worked for ages. The show video this morning, yeah. I was buying the bundle. I talked about it on the stream yesterday or the day before. Like, I was buying it because I needed inventory space, and like, it's a good deal. People should be aware of it. You just got a Harmony nice fill. You can sell it and get yourself a couple echelons. I'll trade you some echelons for it. The video I dropped this morning is the best value bundle in the Zen store. The thing going over the Elite Services starter pack. Yeah, there was also multiple titles for that, so like you can see which one's done the best here. The one that actually has the name of the bundle in it is doing the worst. Shine, thank you for the gifted membership on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it. 10? Oh no. You can see though, I'm surprised because there were comments saying you should make sure to have the name of the bundle in the title, and I had that in one of the thumbnails, but like look at that difference. The one that is best value bundle in the Zen store, Elite Services starter pack overview and tip, 30%. Now compare that to the other two. The middle one here has definitely got the most attention. Insane value. Buy this during bundle sales. If the name of the bundle is in the title, then I don't need to click the video. Yeah. A trick you can't use on console. Oof. And a problem. Yeah. It's interesting to do these sorts of A/B test. How's that video doing view-wise? 5K views? Damn. That video's done well. What other ones have I recently done multiple thumbnails on? Oh, the Mere Warship bundle. Where is that? Yeah, here we go. So I did a report on this one, and I mean, people liked the more simple thumbnail that like pointed directly to the ship, like with just the the direct info like that. The bottom one just had too much text. It's neat that they give with YouTube the ability to do the multiple titles and thumbnails, because you can have up to 3 separate titles and thumbnails and go through, do that testing. It's neat because sometimes you're not necessarily sure what is actually going to get the most traction. And what's another one that I did that on? I think the best ships I may have. Oh, apparently not. Okay. I don't know. The Act Fast, Ethereum compensation package. I expect that video will do well here as the day progresses. Yeah, what is it at now? 156, and how long's it been up? 11 minutes. Yeah, it's picking up. So for me, it's I can't see where it is positioned in my most recent videos for a little bit longer, but it's doing well. Okay. Let's see here. Well, it was a budget bundle. But yeah, I know your position, Dave. I know. What TFO is CasualSAB going to do? Can anyone guess? And why is it going to be Hive Onslaught? Hive Onslaught Elite Public Queue. Beautiful. It was a very fast pop. Oh, You're Dismissed fell off my... That's not the right console. Well, no, that's not ISE. I didn't go for ISE. I went for one of the other Borg ones, which is close enough. You guys know what Q I like more than ISE? Kittimer. Kittimer is the answer, because it's got 2 infecteds in it.
Join us. Become one with us.
Right shield's failing.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Yeah, Harmony is for the trait.
This is not the end.
Do I think they'll have another 50% Muds bundle sale before the anniversary? I don't know. Like, you know, I asked Thomas about that on the interview, but I haven't heard anything since then.
You cannot defeat me. You cannot defeat the Borg.
That was a nice smooth run. Let's see, what did you Artist Miss do in this one? Yeah, so Hive here will auto fail if like if you don't have 2 people alive at the second phase. You are dismissed 411k. Beautiful. Autism, how's it going? Solo ISC? Oh no. The Ethereum compensation package is only going to be around for 1 to 2 weeks, according to Jeremy in Discord, as of about 22 minutes ago. That was responding to a question in the content creator channel. So, yeah, a week or 2 for the Ethereum pack. So make sure to claim it fast. I mean, Phil, basically when you have the Harmony trait on, every second where your shields are over 50% shield capacity, you're getting 1.25 seconds of cooldown reduction for your universal consoles. So, like, for solo ISC, where we're not using Valdor anymore, no, it's not. But for just general use, for other solo content like Hive, I mean, where you may still have Valdor on, like, it does have use cases. And, like, if you're not, like, going for, you know, the super bleeding edge min-max, I mean, you probably have Valdor on, which means this is going to be pretty easy to maintain. And especially if you're on, like, a tank uncon setup, then absolutely, this would be on for any, like, tank uncon setup I'm doing. You don't know if it's a 1.1 bill meta trait. Oh, I forgot to drop my videos in in the chat. I need to go put this over in the Discord here. CC Hub. There we go. Is Michi here? I haven't heard from Michi in a while. Is Michi still around? Did Michi get sucked into AI stuff? I'm concerned. Singo, how's it going? Twinkling lights is a meta trait for sure. Yeah, it's known. That's I guess just how it is working. Okay, let's go here and update this pinned comment quick. Sorry, the niece came in. Update. There we go. There is Michi. You summoned him, yeah. Yeah, free Vanity Shield, 10 free Master Keys, 2 ultimate upgrades. Like it's a really generous giveaway that they've done. Oof. Levi, that's rough. Very rough. Any other comments here? I think I said Infinity there. I'll adjust it later. Yeah, so for like super bleeding edge min max, it's rough because yeah, we also have the Trafalgar console on, which does counteract it, but not everyone's doing that. So the value of the harmony trait really depends on your like what tools you're currently using. I think for the average person who's not using Trafalgar, who still, you know, has Valdor on, even if you have Trafalgar on with Valdor, I was still getting decent amounts from it. Yeah, you guys mentioned private or solo ISC. I mean, that's the way to do ISC now, right? Just gotta do them solo. Got the Ethereum Harmony, nice. Yeah, I saw the New York stuff with Steam, so we'll see how that plays out. Wasn't Steam's solution in like some European countries to make it so that you could like scan a QR code to see what the next box like actually contained, so you could always look to see what the box had before you opened it? Like, I'm pretty sure that's how they've addressed it in the past. Trading Harmony for 5 echelons. Phil, that's like three echelons would be about equivalent right now. Probably not anytime soon, Brad. Is Dark Matter Anomaly still good? It's fine. It's like a budget console. Let's see. How do I botch this run up? Will I miss time and ability? Will I miss position? How will I screw it up?
Scanning the nanite transfer. Got it. Additional data available. The nanite drones repair the transformers. Stop that.
Doing good so far.
Four shields failing.
Probe is closing in on the trench. Destroy it.
Resistance is futile.
I guess that is probably like current season record. Okay. Yeah, it should be current season record. 58.6 seconds, so 0.3 seconds off current all-time record. But the total damage, I definitely missed out on some overkill there. I have echelons popped on like all my characters that I need them. Is the YouTube chat fixed? Yes, it is. Yep. Yes, that should be... Let me look here. I mean, that's not the all-time. But for season 35... Yeah. There we go. Let's see here. You are dismissed was the top line item, 288k. Prototype phaser hexacannons still beating out my Terrans. Micro quantum, yeah, I mean, just everything did pretty well there. The Echelon has a console on it that can provide up to 15% crit chance for you and teammates. It's a really good support console. It's also like a good budget crit console. Like at the high end, I'm not going to use it, because you've got all the other crit stuff you have access to at the high end. But for like a support focus setup, do I have it on me here? Reclaim. Yeah, tracer payloads. Like for like a budget crit console for a support focus setup where you don't need all the damage focus consoles, like it'd be pretty good. Not surprised. I just got an email from I don't know if you guys are familiar with this store, Drop. Let me pull this up. Some of you that have done like keyboard or like audio stuff have probably heard of Drop before. I just got a message they're like closing their own separate store here at the end of March. I got a few keyboards from them over the years. They got bought out by Corsair, so I guess I'm curious to see if there's going to be any good deals there. I'll look at that later, but that's sad to see. Ethan, how's it going? Yeah, I know. I know, Stanky. I know. Just looking through here. Yeah, there's probably a few things I might grab. Yeah, doing good. If the Jupiter console became unbound, would it... I gotta look at that. I don't even remember what it does, to be honest. Give me a moment. No, that's not the right Jupiter. Fleet coordination matrix. team damage, accuracy, and temp hit point buff. Is this only for players, or are pets also included in this? I'm not... You see, with the allies designation, that doesn't necessarily mean that it impacts your pets. You would think it does because it's on a carrier, but this looks like it's probably more player-focused. Like, if they unrestricted that, that'd be... Yeah, I mean, that'd be a decent, like, support-focused console, but I wouldn't run that on, like, my main deeps or, like, a carrier build. If pets get it too, I mean, then, yeah, it'd be fine, but there's so much competition for console slots, even on a carrier build. It's rough. We just have so many good consoles nowadays. We need more console slots to fill, to fit them all in. As is, I'm put in a position where I'm making some really tough decisions about what consoles I want to actually run. It can be a bit rough at points. Here, I was going to do this solo, but you know what? We got this is a stream, so let's get some interaction going. Let's do a Kittimer Vortex Elite public queue. By the way, for like all of the Borg TFOs, there are solo tables up for them. So like Cure can be soloed, Hive can be soloed. Infected, you just saw me solo. Abra, you beat me there too. Damn it, I'm gonna have to do that again. Yeah, Abra beat me on Hive. Kittimer, I've still got Kittimer for now at least, but getting close. Terrible. Cooperation is the dominant strategy, yeah. If it works with that. We've had mixed results with the friendship trait. Just waiting for this. Again, in public queue for Kittimer Vortex Elite for anyone that wants to join. And obliviating Omni from the key is nice. While we wait. Just imagine T6X3 upgrade where you could add one slot anywhere you saw fit. If it was any slot, I mean, everyone would be adding like a weapon or a hangar bay. Give me 2 hexacannons. No, give me a second hangar bay on a strike wing escort. BOP. For the beam rays, so the Constitution 3, the Constitution 3 is the one that has the narrow phaser angle. The phaser narrow angle beams. Those are like technically the best phasers right now, but you can only run 2 of them. And yeah, they're only beam rays. That's the first Voktar that I've seen in a while. Better than advanced phasers? I mean, standalone, yes. The advanced phasers, the strength in those lies in running, 6 of them.
Warning, ship is under attack.
You will be for.
No, I didn't mean to hit all that. I didn't mean to use my gravel right there. Rip. Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh, look at the lag. Where's the cube at? That delayed spawning sucked.
Trolls are approaching the dive vortex.
Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, Kittimer can sometimes be a bit laggy, and this is definitely one of those days where it's just feeling a little sluggish.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Where'd she go? Oh, she's over there now. Look at the delay there between things going to the next step on the other map there.
The scimitar has been destroyed, but sensors detected several escape pods entering the vortex. Denatra's fate is unfortunate. Perhaps she can be liberated from the collective in the future.
Yeah, Twinkling will outperform like a full like pure setup of anything right now. Even like, you know, the complex plasma fire setups are being beat by Twinkling right now. The debuff that Twinkling brings in is like really substantial against the primary target. It's just a really powerful way to set up a ship right now. I mean, that's why you see the top performing elite build right now is, you know, Rainbow. The top performing fire will set up for elite. Guess what? It's also Rainbow. Like, Rainbow is just really, really good right now. We are in the Rainbow meta. Third ban on the Archon, no. Okay. But look, this was like a random weekday stream, and I do actually have to wrap things up here. You know, we got the video done. You guys saw the behind the scenes of it taking ages for me to get it done. We did a couple TFOs, got the dailies done. But yeah, I need to step away for a little bit. You can buy your Harmony cheap now, almost $1 billion. Yeah, well, I need someone go buy my echelons. I need some echelons sold so I can get another Harmony or 2 or 3. Daily shilling complete. Now he checks out. What? Rabbler? Oof, Chadwick, I mean, you're at the pity point if you did it all in one character. Look at all this inventory space now. Beautiful. I mean, the more you can run, the better it's going to be. So if you can do 6 different damage types, you know, max it out, like that's the ideal. You buy my trading 4 for 1. You know what, Phil? I'll do that for you. 4 echelons for 1. Just for you.
I feel so ignored.
Because I do need another harmony for a project. This is a one-time offer for you. There you go. Just for you, Phil. Because that saves me a little bit of trouble of trying to do like 3 for 1. I'll just get the one that I need there. And I'll get another from opening the Ethereum lockbox soon enough. I will send you a bridge invite when the bridge loads in half an hour. Okay. Phil. Look at these beautiful echelons, Phil. You happy, Phil? Phil is very, very happy right now. He's been you've been asking for a deal on some echelons for like the past 6 months. There you go. There you go. I've got a harmony to toss on another character. Okay. I mean, my harmony was kind of free, so it's fair. Oof. Oof. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. The Echelon just has a console on it that's useful for, like, it's useful for support players, but also, like, if you're at a more budget level, the console can provide you and teammates up to 15% crit chance. So if you don't have all the fancy crit chance traits, you know, that can be quite desirable. Also, the Echelon is kit bashable with the Gagarin line, so it's getting you, like, the Sagan visual, essentially, on the Gagarin line. Yeah. Indeed, Brad. That would be very nice. Okay. Let me find, or let me see if there's someone on Twitch that I want to raid here. Yeah, we can send a raid out to Dark Mom. There we go. Yeah, I claimed the free stuff. I did a video on it too. Yeah, again, everyone, remember to claim the free stuff in the promotions tab of the Zen store. According to Jeremy over on the official Discord, this giveaway is only going to be up for another 1 to 2 weeks. So, let me grab that here quick. Yeah, so you'll probably see the timer on it show up relatively soon. But yeah, there we go. So it's only intended to be around for 1 to 2 weeks. So claim the Ethereum stuff sooner rather than later. Okay, raid's going out on Twitch. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you guys around.